If you're homeless, you need to watch this video right now. Or if you're on the verge of being homeless, watch this video right now. Or if you're in a hotel and you can't seem to find your way out the hotel because you can't seem to find your way into a apartment or housing or anywhere besides the hotel because you feel like the hotel is a setup and you don't have no extra income to save to get out that hotel situation, watch this video right now. Hello, my name is Maury, and this is the Vibe Tribe family on this channel. If you're new, you're more than welcome to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I drop videos. In today's video, we're going to be talking about life situations. Now, background on myself, I was homeless, I was living in parks, I was living in abandoned houses, abandoned buildings, I was living in buildings that wasn't abandoned. Some buildings got like basements in there. You know how you go down and you wash with the washer and dryer and things like that? That was me. I was living down there, sleeping on cardboard boxes, sleeping on my jackets and my coats on hard concrete. This is around wintertime and springtime and fall and the cold times. Sometimes it was a little bit of time when I was there in the summer, but at the end of the day, it was hard. It was rough. I had family that lived in the same town as me. You know, I reached my hand out, I asked for help. Family, friends, nobody wanted to help me, right? So I was forced to live on the streets. I remember I have to go bird bath in public restrooms, bird bath in there, you know. I remember even bird bathing in like the porta potty stalls, you know, just gas station bathrooms and things like that. Riding the bus, the city bus that cost $1. I would scrape up $1 to ride the city bus and just be on it all day long, you know. And it was rough. I rode the bus just because I didn't have nowhere else to go. I didn't have funds to be able to go out to eat or go bowling, go watch a movie at the theater or go to the mall and things like that. So I just rode the bus. You know, I had family, but nobody let me in. So I won't have to be outside in the cold. So there wasn't no point of me, hey, can I come hang out for a little bit until a certain time? Then I would leave. It didn't register to me to want to do that. So yeah, it was a rough time in my life. And so if you're homeless, I get it. If you're homeless, living on the streets, and you seem like you don't have a way, like to get yourself out that hole, to get yourself out the streets. You know, I know some people got different scenarios on why they live homeless or why they live on the streets and stuff like that. You know, some people was working and got fired from their job and couldn't pay their rent, things like that. That's why they live on the streets. They're forced to live on the streets. I know some people may have had a drug issue, drinking issue, and that led them right there on the streets. Breakups from relationships. Somebody putting them out and they don't have nowhere to go. And that could have put them on the streets. Life just be life. And I get it, you know, because I was there. You know, what compelled me to be on the street is I was adopted and I ended up moving back to Illinois where my biological family is. And I went to my family houses and things and asking them, you know what I mean, and let them know I was back and I'm older now and things like that from being adopted. And they was happy to see me, but nobody had room for me to live, you know. And everybody had families and husbands, boyfriends, and somehow it was saying like the house is crowded and they don't really have enough space and things like that, which I know you could have made space. If you're a family, you can make space. If you're a good friend of mine, you can make space, you know? So, you know, just some people just not genuinely there to help you at the times. So I definitely get it. So yeah, that forced me into the street life. So I had to make do, you know. I went to food banks to get food, canned foods, and at the food banks they would cook for the homeless and stuff like that. So I would make sure I try to go get me something to eat. It was free. hygiene products, coats, sleeping bags, covers, things like that, book bag where I kept all my stuff in when I was on the go. Yeah, and it was hard. It was hard. It was a rough time. So I definitely get where you at in life right now, and you're gonna make it, you guys. I eventually went from sleeping on the in these places, abandoned buildings, houses, parks, on the streets, you name it. I remember getting kicked out of places. Like, I never made a story about that yet, but I remember getting kicked out of places. People, flashlights, waking up to me, in the middle of the night, telling me I need to leave. I'm trespassing and things like that. And it was tough, man. It was rough. Even when I was getting woken up by the police, they didn't even help me. I remember sometimes I would do petty things just to put me in jail so I could have shelter. And, like, that's how bad it was. Like, I was like maybe steal some stuff from a gas station or a store and get a little theft charge or something just so I can go to jail, because I know there was going to be a bed there for me. I know that I would be warm. I would know I would have 3 meals in a day and things like that. And then when I get out, I'll be back to living at the park again and figuring out how I'm going to eat and shower and things like that. So I get it, you guys. But the best advice I can give you, if you're living on the street right now, I would say find a way. I would say panhandle, right? I would say panhandle till you get a certain amount of money to get, like, maybe some trimmers or something. Trim yourself up, make yourself look presentable, approachable, things like that, you guys. The reason for that is so you can get a job. Go to a place where they give out like free clothing. You know what I'm saying? People give out clothing all the time. I would say go to the Goodwill, get you a pair of pants, a nice little button-up shirt, shoes. You don't have to do all this in one day. Do this throughout the weeks, you know what I'm saying, to save up. All right, I'm gonna buy me a trimmer today or this week. Next week, first week I made 20 to $50 this week. Okay, I'm gonna buy me a trimmers. Let's maybe like go to Dollar General. They probably like $15, $10, $15. Or go to Goodwill. They might have something like that. I know everybody has a Goodwill. They might have trimmer sets in there for maybe $5. You never know. And the rest of the money, go buy you something to eat. Buy you a burger or something, and put the little leftover money up. Now the next week, go out, do it again, make about 20 to $15, right? Now, with that money, you're going to go to a Goodwill or like a secondhand store or somewhere that you can get either free clothing or clothing for dirt cheap, and this is going to help you get a job, right? So go get you a shave up, bird bath, and gas stations or wherever your nearest location where you can bird bath in and things like that. Go do that. Okay, now you done shaved up. Now your hygiene is good. Now you got your nice clothes. Now from the first week you got you a couple dollars left over. The second week you got you a couple dollars left over. Now that's gonna be a little bus fare for you, so you can get to your interview or go fill out applications, because now you're doing all this to get a job. Okay, so go get you a job. Go fill out applications and be real with them. You know what I mean? Be real and authentic to them. You know what I mean? Even if you have to tell your story. McDonald's or anywhere. Something to get you a check so that you can save up. You know what I mean? Until you get to a point where you have enough money. Now you can go live in a hotel. And then you still have the job and you can keep paying that hotel, you know what I mean? And now you're in something warm, you have a TV, you have a shower, you have a bathroom, you have a bed, and then, you know what I'm saying, you can pay that hotel up for a couple months or a couple weeks while you're still working, you know what I mean? You can save some more money, you know what I'm saying? You might not have a lot because it's hard to be paying all that money in a hotel, but you won't be on the streets. And you will have a job now, you know what I'm saying? So you get you a job, you put applications, you tell them how it is, you need a job, you will be the best hard worker, the greatest work, if they can work with you and give you a shot, give you a chance to get off the streets and to better your life, Let them know that. Be sincere. And that's what I would do, and that's what I did, I was living on the streets. I did exactly what I'm telling you. I shaved, I wore clothes, cleaned myself up, went to go find applications, put the applications in, got interviews, told them about my look, and I started working, you guys. And I would get up from the park, I had a little routine, go from the park, go to my nearest little location to Bird Bath, put my work clothes on. I will go straight to the place to go work. That's what I did. I did that for like maybe 6 months, and I was in the hotel. I ended up getting in the hotel, right? From the hotel, because I lived in like 3 or 4 hotels. From the hotel, I met my girl and stuff at the first hotel. I met my girl. It's like maybe 2.5, 3 years ago. I've been homeless for almost 2 years. This is the third year. I just now got out the hotel and now I'm living in housing, which is the projects. That's the next step, so I'm here with you. So so that's the tips I would do if I was homeless, living straight on the street until going to a hotel, right? Now, if you're already living in a hotel, I would say you might have to find 2 jobs to get 2 incomes. That way, one job will be paying for the hotel. Now, your second job will be paying for and saving the extras and savings. So by the time you find an actual apartment or house or things like that, you will have the first month rent and the deposit for that, right? So that's kind of what happened here in my situation, So yeah, if you lived in a hotel, because I was living in a hotel and it was hard. Now, in the hotels I was living in around here, you have to pay every single week, you guys. So it was like maybe 300, sometimes 400. Different hotels varied. You got some that was 300, 400 a week. These are weekly. So at the end of the week, I would have to make sure I had that $300 or $400. You know what I mean? By the end of that week, or I was going to get kicked out. So I made sure we had that money every week. You know what I mean? So every week I had to pay that. So I was broke paying that. There wasn't no room to save nothing. You know what I mean? Some days I had to even try to reach out for help or go to the plasma center to donate to get my plasma away just so we could have that extra 50. Or I was making like maybe $500 extra a month, just from donating plasma. Well, like $300 extra a month. I think I was donating like 3 times a week, 3 times a month or something like that. Because it was like 80, 50, something like that. So sometimes you might have to go donate plasma. You have to do what's going to work for you. To get out your situation, you have to do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Until you don't have to do it no more. As simple as that. You know what I mean? Don't down yourself because you just lived on the street. So don't worry about what other people think, say, anything, or people judging you, nothing like that, because you just living on the street. You know what I'm saying? Your life will get better. I promise you, your life's going to get better. So yeah, go donate, go get you a second job, try to create some type of business. If you're good at something, do like some odd jobs. You know how to fix stuff, like home improvement things or building things, anything good with your hands, plumbing, anything, fix on cars, anything. Make that a side hustle for you. That way you got that extra income coming in. Okay, my 9 to 5 job is going to help me pay for this hotel I'm living in. Now I got my plasma money that's going to help for food and hygiene products, and then a little extra to the side. Okay, now you're doing your side hustle money. You know what I'm saying? Fixing on things, fixing on cars, home improvement. That's extra money too to the side. Or get another job, put that money to the side. Now, that's going to help you get out this hole and living in this hotel. Now, go around your whole town, city, wherever you live at, your state, whatever, and go look for funding. Somebody that will help you get a funding for your first month and your deposit money. If not, that's why you have that money right there that you just did your side hustle or second job work put up right there. If the funding don't help you. Now, go out and look for housing. I don't care if it's efficiency. Efficiency is like maybe $500 a month. Then you got your light bill, okay? So you'll be paying like maybe $600 a month. All right, now you got go out, look. And that's how you build up. Or go to housing, Section 8 apartments. It's not the best looking, it's not the greatest, but it's something for now until you get off your feet. And that's the situation I'm in right now. I'm living in housing, in the housing projects, in the ghetto, in the hood. I hate it, hate it, hate it. But one day I will make it out of this as well. So, them the tips I have for you guys. If you, hopefully, this is the tips I have for you guys. Hopefully, this was helpful. Hopefully, you gained any type of information from this. I'm here to help you guys. If you're new to this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss when I drop videos. If you go from my first video to now, you can catch up to my journey from when I was living in the hotel. I just started creating my journey from when I was living in the hotel until now, to living in the projects, to living in the housing and stuff like that. You can catch up, and I have more videos coming along, vlogs daily. So stay tuned, you guys. My name is Mari, and this is the Vibe Tribe. Peace.